This is where Anthony can say all the things he's wanted to get off his chest for a long time. My name is Euan Ritchie and I'm Professor of Wildlife Ecology and Conservation.
My name's Anthony Rendall and I'm a Senior Lecturer in Conservation Biology.
So I actually taught Anthony way back in the day. I've known Anthony for well over a decade. I think we obviously first and foremost have a shared interest in conservation of wildlife.
I think the strength of any collaboration is diversity of skills and actually bringing different things to the table.
Anthony is very strong statistically and mathematically. I really enjoy writing and communicating science as well, so I would say that is sort of a strength of my own. I think what we're both trying to achieve is to improve outcomes for wildlife and for ecosystems.
Some of our work has sort of demonstrated that there's these critical weight range mammals, which are some of the most significantly impacted in Australia, are surviving in the presence of cats and in some cases in the presence of foxes and cats.
Yeah, right, I'm on koala spotting duty.
Yeah.
There's two species that we're most interested in. One is the long-nosed potteroo and also the eastern barred bandicoot. So I think the key to any successful research relationship and partnership is being honest with each other, being obviously respectful of each other.
I think authenticity, like being genuine in what you're there and who you are and what you want out of it. And
what motivates one scientist is not necessarily always what motivates another scientist. In the case of Anthony and I think it is. Like we both want to see better conservation outcomes.
So we're just heading out to some of our trapping sites. The key goal tonight, it's part of a longer term program where we're monitoring how this potteroo population is responding to various changes in their landscape. So we're going to be checking the traps, pulling the potteroos out, having a look who they are. So they all have a unique microchip, or we'll put a new microchip in like your cats and dogs get, and that'll help us get a sense of how many individuals there are across different habitats and different components of the landscape.
What sort of features of the habitat allow species like potteroos and eastern barred bandicoots to survive in the presence of feral cats? Anthony inspires me because I can see that he's genuinely invested in what he does, and particularly with students, you can really see it. I think that sort of training and mentoring side that I see all the time with Anthony is probably the thing that I respect the most.
I think one of my struggles and challenges sometimes is how to better communicate science, and I think that's a real strength of Euan's.
I think most field biologists, when you come back from a long night, all you want to do is go to sleep as quickly as possible. So
I'm a blazing heat kind of guy. I have no issue with the heat, so very happy to be trudging around in 35 plus degrees.
I would go with the cold because I work off the theory that you can always warm up, but it's really hard to cool down. Should be very fresh. There's quite a cool breeze and a bit of rain around, but this is classic field work. The first aid kit and water, they're the two most important things that any field biologist would have to have with them. And then beyond that would probably be a GPS.
Very practical things.
Yeah.
I can't go without my pocket knife. Because it doesn't matter what you forget, you can always solve your problem with a pocket knife.
Yeah.
How controversial are you going to be?
Yeah.